On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Do you think that those men who need women to come in and Captain Save them, are those men in the minority, but they're on a soapbox and they're being loud and boisterous about their whatever grievances they have, or in converse? Yeah, I'm asking, do you think those are in the minority, or what? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What you're saying, like, is it a small group that's really loud, or is that the majority? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
In my opinion, because like you said, I don't know, but in my opinion, I don't think that that's the majority. I think those are the loudest. It's in these online streets, especially. Not in real life though, because I never encounter people in real life that are anything like the people that I see more often online. So yeah,
I agree. I totally agree. 1000%.
But if you want to build a man, you shouldn't be complaining. I definitely think build a man and building with a man are entirely different things. Like, I don't think they should be seen the same way at all. Sorry.
Can a woman build a man? Is it possible?
I don't think so.
Yeah, for sure.
A woman can build a man?
Absolutely.
We can build a bear.
A bear.
Okay, I'm gonna revisit you on that one.
Rilla.
I've been to that
Rilla.
before.
My guy.
Coming to you, my guy. How do you feel about people that say women conflate building with a man and building a man?
So I think there's a couple different things we need to look at here. When women say they are building a man, that means, in my eyes, the way I look at it, they're not on that man's program. They're not subscribed to his vision. They're not aligned with his purpose. They're not buying into his system. None of that. To Anton's point, when he was asking, can a woman build a man? And I think this is where we get lost in verbiage and semantics and things of that nature. I think women, this is my honest opinion, fam. I think women were created as the helpmate to the man. They created to help, assist, and aid with the vision for the man, right? And so you can encourage that man, you can inspire that man, and much to the chagrin of most, I believe you can motivate that man. I don't think you can help build that man, right? Because the building of a man comes through, it's a different rigorous process, and I know we've touched on it on this program before, where we talked about the rites of passage for a man, right? So building with a man is the woman being aligned with the purpose, the vision. Now and again, it's on that man to be prophet, priest, and king, leader of his home and his situation. But building with a man is that woman being aligned. She's the rib, side by side, shoulder to shoulder, whatever, support, all of that. But building a man, I think we really do have to separate the two and really begin to understand that the woman that looks to build the man is the woman that's looking to lead and compete with that man.
But don't you think that happens?
Oh, I know absolutely it happens, and I don't. And here's the other caveat that I would add, Kate. Thank you for reminding me of my other point. Is that it's in women's nature to nurture. So when you think you're building a man, or like women think they're actually contributing, when actually you're handicapping that man. My opinion.
Okay. Courtney, how do you feel about people that say women conflate building with a man and building a man?
I mean, I don't know what I say to those people. I think it's a complete difference on building with a man and trying to build a man. I definitely don't think any woman can build a man. They're not clay or Legos. I can't build them to be a man.
What was that?
Let me mold a man.
What was that?
Lego.
You're not clay or Lego. Let me build them up to be the man. No, but what I think a lot of women do is try to make a man be the type of man that she's looking for. So when we say, yes, I want you, I can take you at this rate, but however, I would prefer that you have goals and ambitions, and I want to make sure that if you're with me, you're going to make this amount. Even though the man might be like, I'm fine with it. No, I want you to make this.
I agree with that. I agree with that. There's a difference though between those two things. Like, I definitely agree with what you're saying. But when I was saying like a woman can build a man, I meant that it was more so a man who maybe wasn't okay with his situation and he was looking for inspiration, like so many men out in the world and online are, that blame women for everything. They want the woman to be the one that does something first. They want the woman to be the one that starts this and that so they can lead or whatever. So yeah, like if you are taking that upper hand as the woman, which I mean, I wouldn't want to be in that situation, but some men are literally waiting for a woman to come along and do something so that then they can fall in line and get on their purpose or whatever.
Kay, can I ask you something, Kay? I'm sorry, Courtney. Just give me real quick. I just want to ask Kay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, Kay, I'm going to ask you this flat out. Do you think that there are a minority voices of men who are complaining about the state of, the affairs between black men and black women? Do you think there's a minority set and that there are a number of men who are actually out here putting in work and doing what they need to do to become better versions of themselves? Or no?
Do I think there are a minority of people who don't put
maybe this is anecdotal because I know you don't have necessarily the data to justify your answer, but I'm just asking.
Wait, but I'm not even sure of the question. Can you?
So you said you were talking about men who are out here whining and complaining about women, and your response was based on that those men may be in the need of an assistance of a woman who could come in and build them up, right? And what I was asking was, do you think that those men who need women to come in and captain save them, are those men in the minority, but they're on a soapbox and they're being loud and boisterous about their whatever grievances they have, or converse? Yeah, I'm asking, do you think those are in the minority, or what? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What you're saying, like, is it a small group that's really loud, or is that the majority? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
In my opinion, because like you said, I don't know, but in my opinion, I don't think that that's the majority. I think those are the loudest. It's in these online streets, especially. Not in real life though, because I never encounter people in real life that are anything like the people that I see more often online. So yeah,
I agree.
I
totally agree.
1000%.